What's up, beautiful people? We are here to talk about the full moon in Virgo on March 7th. Let's get into it. This is a very big full moon, um, mainly because we have Saturn at 29 degrees, literally at the time that this full moon is exact. We have it at 60. We have Saturn at 29 degrees and 59 minutes. That's literally like we have 1 foot on the cliff and 1 foot ready to step off. We're going into this next chapter of our lives, and it is going to start to change everything. You may be feeling things come up. Whatever needs to be cleared is being brought into your conscious awareness to step into this next evolved version of yourself. Now, on top of that, we have Pluto at 29 degrees, and that is going to be going to 0 degrees of Aquarius here on March 23rd. With both of these energies now splitting from the 30-degree separation from this separation, we are expanding. It's like cracking us open to a whole nother level. And we see this all over the world, right? We see all the shenanigans and stuff happening. And the universe is asking us to step up into the best, purest version of ourselves, because Virgo represents purification, right? It represents authenticity, it represents truth. So whatever lies you are telling to yourself, whatever truths that need to be exposed, they will become exposed here coming in the next few days or weeks. Okay, so honor all that commitment to yourself of what you feel you need to do, of what you're trying to create, of the direction you're trying to go. Simultaneously, we have like about 5 layers of shifts happening right around this full moon, because right after the full moon is exact, Saturn will go into Pisces, and then it'll be in Pisces for good. So it is now out of Aquarius. So the Saturn and Pisces generation, I would say, the next 2 years is going to help us clear a lot of energy, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of things that we've been wrestling with. And a lot of that is going to have to do with our divine masculine. Now, when I say divine masculine, it's because Mars is coming up to its third and final square to Neptune. It's been squaring back and forth when it went retrograde. So now that Mars is at its third and final square, we are integrating the final piece of the puzzle to the lessons that we learned through the Mars retrograde, and we're going to integrate that into our lives. Now, this is very exciting and very transformative. We also have Pluto that is getting closer to squaring the nodes. Now, it's not exact yet. This is going to be kind of a theme for pretty much the rest of the year. Okay, but the last planet that we had squaring the nodes was Saturn. So now that Saturn's karma, right? Paying a lot of karma from our past debts. And I believe this is about a 30-year cycle. So now we are starting a new karmic cycle, and Pluto is demanding transformation into this newest version of ourselves as it moves into Aquarius. So, Pluto is about death and rebirth. So you may feel inside that part of you is dying, you're having some pretty severe ascension symptoms, having a hard time sleeping, um, you know, uh, guts all out of whack, whatever blockages that are in your physical body, in your emotional body, are going to be coming up. So if you're feeling off, yeah, a lot of people are feeling off right now, and that's completely understandable. Just surrender. This energy is all about surrender and trust, and have faith that you're coming together with the people that you're meant to come together with, and that the community is going to set you free from the prison in your mind that you hold yourself back with. Okay, all these survival archetypes are coming up to be exposed within us all. And as we move through this, we have Jupiter that is still conjuncting Chiron. Now, Venus already conjuncted Chiron exact, and Venus is already there. So, there may have been some things with relationships and identity about, how we feel about ourselves, who we are, what we want to be, what we want to do. And it can feel very like impulsive, like, yeah, I want to do this, or I want to change that, or I want to experience this. Go with that flow, feel into it, and allow yourself to move through it the best way that you can. Now, during this full moon, Mars is also square to the moon and the sun. So, square is a difficult aspect with Mars and Pluto, with Mars squaring the new moon and Pluto squaring the nodes. That right there is just getting into the deep, dark depths of the blind spots in our consciousness to be like, okay, surprise, I'm here, let's go. And it may feel a little uncomfortable, all right, there's a little bit of a bumpy ride, but that is okay, because as we're evolving, as we're doing the inner work, as we're clearing out all these denser energies, we're going to be coming into a newer time of peace, of collective understanding, of unity, of really like looking past our differences. All right, it's really important to face your triggers, because your triggers are your teachers. They are here to teach you how to love yourself, really. Because at the end of the day, we're all moving into a place where we're just learning how to love ourselves at a deeper level, so we do not fall into the trap that we continually put ourselves in. So as Saturn comes into Pisces, Saturn is bringing form into the formless. Saturn is bringing form into spirituality. Saturn is bringing understanding into how true healing is really happening. And, with Black Moon Lilith here, quincunx over to Mercury and loosely to Saturn as well, that can be like, a little bit of frustration, irritation, like, just go out and get it, okay? Your spirit is guiding you to be the very best version of who you know you can be, who you want to be. The question is, are you listening? And with Mercury in Pisces, Mercury doesn't really like Pisces, like Mercury is constructive, it's scaffolding, and Pisces is the ocean. So there's a lot going on. We're not meant to be doing everything by ourselves, right? We're with all this Aquarian energy that's coming in to be the dominant frequency. It's all about connecting with community, aligning with people that are on your same soul path. All these different types of soul connections are coming through in a very, very, very powerful way. Okay, so I want you to, really, step into who you're meant to be. Take action upon the thoughts and feelings that you feel like you need to go towards to accomplish your vision or your dream of what you feel you're meant to create. Okay, we have Uranus at 15 degrees of Taurus. This is getting into the area. Last time I was here was, during the war, the World War II, right? So things are, I think, like everything is being exposed. Everything is being seen for what it is. The reality, like realities are shifting big time this month. Okay. And this full moon is no exception. So as we move with these transpersonal planets that are shifting frequencies and vibrations, along with the third and final Mars Neptune square, we're bringing the glue back together between our metaphysical self and our actual physical reality. We're manifesting whatever it is that we are desiring, whatever we want, whatever we feel that we need to do. So as these things come along, this is very karmic times, and especially with Pluto coming closer to the nodes, it's like evolve or die. That's kind of what the energy is saying right now. It's time to evolve. It's time to grow. It's time to mature. It's time to master these parts of ourselves that are no longer serving us, so that we can serve humanity in the highest vibrational good for everyone involved. Okay, so I hope that this message reaches you. And if you resonate with this, please like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're in the Phoenix area, come down to Protege gym, where we're going to be doing some healing, some biohacking, some fitness, nutrition. We're going to be doing monthly IVs. It's all really cool stuff. I'm going to be coming out with much more information about that. Please click the link below, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next report. I hope.